Welcome back, everybody, to the next continuation of Divinity Original Sin 2 with myself, Peas, and Kingleaf as Folium, the undead king of the Leaf Realm, or whatever. Last time we were in this Black Pit's cave, the cave that Fane wanted me to go to personally, because of some sort of artifact. It's been fine so far, but this next bit coming up on the map that I'm displaying, it's tough. But the Black Pits were supposed to be oh my god, I forgot about this fight. No, I thought we were past this bit. This is what I thought we were past. I thought we were moving into the big blue dungeon part now on the map. Right, okay, fair enough. We can think about this. It can be
I don't have a clue.
We can
honestly, we'll have to focus fire the white woman, I think.
No, I mean, just, we're not going down there at all, right? We're just going to force them up here, so I'm going
I know, but I still think we need to focus fire her because she's possessing them two black ring people.
That's fine, but I'm going to just summon something down there to start the fight. And hopefully we're out of the way enough. They
Hold
can't.
on.
Yep, so the bar's down there. Fane, stay out. I'm going to start the bar to initiate the bottle.
What word on getting this oil contraption working again?
They don't even care, just random bars just appeared in front of them. Well, you will care after I bull rush you into the skull.
I've clear amended your piece of TV, man, so...
Right, the fight started with the bar. But how do we... Can you, like, summon other shit and try and lure them this way? Being too close to those letters are dangerous. Because the problem is she can do the never swap, and we don't want her doing that. I'll summon the Ice Guardian in. Ice Guardian, move. I'm causing whatever chaos I can with the animals. Kingleaf, it's up to you and Red Prince now. 2 royalties. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Being guarded by the old bodyguard of the king, and then the destroyer himself, in my eyes. He may not be. I hope he is. I really hope he is.
Just give you a bit of interesting story on it.
Just to confirm that I was right with me because of stuff that the Void have said to him. Although I don't even know the ending to any of these characters because I've never fucking beat it.
Same.
Again, the most I think I remember of arcs is actually you get into the city, there's a fight. I remember beating that fight and then just couldn't be fucked. I don't know what happened. Every time I was like, this is too much. Too much.
It's just because you just play, yeah, it's exactly what it is. You just play a lot of the game and you're just like, I need a break, and then you just
never
can't be
go
fucked
back.
off it.
Yeah.
But what are we doing here? Because these monsters are in.
I'm just trying to get the animals' turns are up, so I'll fortify the barrel.
Here, I'm gonna clear a piece of main to piece of TV so you can try to do stuff.
It's not that. If I get close, if any of us get close, she sees them and teleports me right into the middle of it all. And then they get a fucking beating. So but the summons are still doing shit like. Right, P.
Oh, there's the Red Prince in.
Right, I'll try and get P in to do some sort of like sneak attack. I'm a tracker, not an assassin. I'm not good at this hiding shit. Right. Let me see. Do I have any crazy grenades that could do stuff? But then again, you'd fucking need to break their armor or something. So, don't know what's up with P. Everything's in range, but sent out of sight. Oh shit, something's up here. Yeah, happy days.
I did it. I nether swapped it with the squirrel up here, so we could just take it out.
Right, good stuff. What's the weakest on there? His armor, right. Then mosquito swarm, go. I choose you. Just for a more directed attack in that fucking area affected. Because I got his memory up for that last trait. That's me. Instead of wasting a fucking attribute, you know, use a trait, get his memory up 3 points. Oh fuck. Shit. P, dick.
Did you get your Scarab working then?
Yeah, it's being weird. Like, I don't know why, because I haven't changed any load orders. It's just decided to work on its own.
Weird.
I know, it's been a cunt, so it is. But for some reason, if I load anything on Vortex, like, in batches, like, so if I go, like, 5 mods and load it, it won't work. But if I load them one at a time, and then boot up the game, quit, load another one, boot up the game, it works, I don't know.
Are you... What are you doing? Our permadeath one, or...?
I'm just doing permadeath. I've lost so many, like, within the first 10 minutes that I've not even bothered with them. But I've had one now that I've at least got past an episode. Bertus Doralis has died, unfortunately. You'll have to see how. He died a shameful, unglorified death.
I can imagine.
It's tough, like, it is tough, but I enjoy it. Plus, I always enjoy making up a new character and just starting, seeing what fate hands me. Because a lot of things have started me off in Raven Rock, and, yeah, you can't do anything there until you're about level 15. The thing's too much. And some characters you start off with no gold, because you're like, you just wake up, you've been beat up or passed out, and you have to make, and it's just too hard, like, no. But it's fun, I like it, I like the challenge. Plus, I took off compass markers, so I don't even know where, like, locations are on the compass, because I hate that. So when you're in the woods and you find something, that's your own discovery. So the newest character is a female orc with a two-handed sword who's been, like, ripping up bandits like fuck. She's been the best one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I haven't faced anything decent. Like, level 1 bandits is just class, seeing her run into shit and just her big two-handed and like kill cam every time, just boom, boom, boom.
Have you been watching mine?
Fan. Yeah, I really enjoy your own, yeah. It's just that you need to watch them yourself in terms of quality. Sometimes they get a bit choppy. I don't know what's causing it.
No.
Don't know what's causing it. Yeah. My thing's been doing that too lately, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't upload our last Dawn of War fight with the the Imperial Guard.
The Tyranids?
No, fuck that one, I just deleted that board shit.
Yeah, I was so bored watching it.
Like, I didn't mind when I got them, but seeing I seen you get them, you're just like, fuck us. I don't even know what I'm doing ever, like. I just made sure I just researched everything. Here's me, that's the only thing you can do.
Really, I know, you could tell you just fucking put a fucking waypoint on my base and just right-clicked one unit.
Yeah. Not all of them, I'd done, like, I just didn't know what I was building ever, like, so it's like, fuck it. Just right-click all these different random units. It just bores me. Like, I don't mind as them as an enemy, but as playing them, like, and I've never been a fan of like in RTSs of like races that are like bio, like living ships and stuff like that. It just bores me. Don't like the living ship.
I don't mind that lore ways.
Lore ways, yeah, but as playing as it, yeah, like even orcs bore the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Fiend's down. How'd they do that? Is this? Wait, that's the Watcher, and this is the. I don't know what the best course of action is for this. Maybe just move more out of range. Yeah, I don't want her being able to hit all of us. And then ballistic shot. That should do some damage. Go. I feel like P's his bow's getting on. Like it's starting to show. It's not doing the damage anymore. Need a new bow big time. I don't think we have any
resurrection. Make an ice wall or something.
Yeah, do you have resurrection scrolls? I was just want to say, don't seem to. Not on P anyway. Folium does.
Bitch.
Yeah, see, why didn't they do that last time? Focus, that was the point of the boxes, and now they're like just. Because last time they just wailed on us, like, fuck. Keep pushing down so move down the corridor. Like, take a few steps, take a few steps back. As long as we're making a controlled retreat. Yeah, but Octopath Traveler, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I read a few reviews, but went, nah, sounds like it'll melt me. But it just stuck it on the day just to get like I was trying to get like just pixel art ideas. Just me, I just want to look at that. I don't think I'll play it, and it was just the hours passed with me. What the hell? I need to make food. So it just made me really can't wait for that Suikoden thing. What's it called again?
Something Chronicles, 100 Heroes or something like that.
There's
I
another
can't
one
remember.
called like the Sea of Stars. That's really good pixel art, which looks like it plays like Chrono Trigger. So I can't wait for that one too.
Yeah. What just has me really excited about that 100 Heroes one is the combat. It looks like, you know, 'cause it's just that turn-based combat, but they make it epic looking.
Yeah.
All the camera zooms and all.
But
flying
even like
around when
you could
people
even
are doing
tell
their
like
abilities.
you could even tell Suikoden was trying to do something like that, like
Yeah.
because when they jumped in, like it kind of zoomed like, or maybe I'm misremembering it. I don't remember. I feel like every time you've done an attack in Suikoden, like the camera may have zoomed in a little bit on that character or something. But I might be thinking about something else.
I
I played
think
so
it's
many
just
turn-based, I can't tell anymore.
special
But,
moves.
Yeah. But if an RPG, that's another thing. See, if an RPG doesn't have cool moves ever, it doesn't matter if the story's good. It bores you to get combat wise. Because see, Chrono Trigger, the moves in that are so fucking good. So, especially that you can combine them like 2 and 3 characters and all. And depending on who you have in the team and all, you can do all different skills. I love the moves. The tech tree.
Me and my friends had a wee a cappella moment the other day because I have to. You ever see the PS1 Mini? And Final Fantasy VII comes naturally on it, and I just booted it up because he loves the intro of the remake, so I showed him the original one to compare it, and just when Bomb Emission comes in, now we're all just singing it like fuck
man,
the top of our
it's
lungs.
just. But even like who never like had the story, like, but you just know the because of
I know
me
it.
growing up with it. Do you know what I mean? You know it's the fucking shit.
Yeah, my friend is so excited to play the remake because I've hyped up the remake and the supposed amazingness of the original. And he's like, he can't wait to play it, even though he knows nothing about it.
No,
He
originals.
loves the soundtrack. Like,
That's
what's
what I'm
gotten into
saying. That's I was also saying again. There's a lot of games out there in history probably have amazing stories, but shit composers that you don't remember or just quit playing. Because apparently, like, see a Dragon Age game.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of it myself.
No, do you know why? I do. See, someone said in like a Reddit about it, going, "It's a great story, but the music's fucking shit." See, if you just play your other, like your own RPG music over it, you'll get into it. So I started like boss battles playing like other, but I was like, I'm really loving this now, and that's what got me through it, playing other RPG music during the battles and shit. But just, see, for me, it was hard. Here's me. This is just the typical RPG. I was like, I know what's going to come. I can expect every story beat here. I don't want to play it. And then like I decided to go on. Here's me. Right, he's got me. He's got me. This is interesting. And then he's got me again. And I thought I knew it was actually right. No, he's got me again. These fuckers. It was good. I liked it. Just you need to play your own good music over it. Because apparently the composer had like, I don't know, he wouldn't let them use his orchestrated versions, so they had to like use shitty versions for some reason.
Oh, you got about Dragon Quest?
Yeah,
You said Dragon Age, I think.
I always say that. Yeah, get mixed up. Dragon Quest.
I tried it. I just don't know.
Again, just it's one of those things you need to get to a certain point. Because I was just like, I'm bored of this. I thought I could just predict what was going to happen. I was so wrong. Because it seemed like it was going down that stupid path of RPG, go to town, save the day, go to the next town, save the day, go to the day. But I felt like there was no substance to it, but there definitely was. Right.
Who did you pick? Who have you picked for your Octopath Traveler?
I picked Cyrus.
The Scholar?
Yeah, did you?
That's who I picked the first time.
The thing is, I just scrolled through the screen randomly and hit stop at a certain point, and that's who I got. Like, yeah. And then the second, I went south, so I picked up Trissa.
Who's that again?
The archer girl with the merchant girl who stops the pirates. And then
I've got the merchant as well.
Yeah, and then I'm heading south again to the big sword guy. I just met
the
him.
soldier. I got him. I got down to the thief guy, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, again, people were saying just the fact that they don't interact with each other during the story is annoying. Yeah, it's a bit shit. Like, I don't know what to do with this guard. I'm gonna have the tactical retreat. Like I said, controlled retreat away from them all. Marksman's fine. Bypass the armor and at least hit you. And then go team.
When it's Fane's turn, build a wall outside because that archer's not charmed anymore.
Build a wall between Volume and the burr.
And here, if you can, from here to here, like this way.
I'll try. Oh no! The button's fucked up. I'm sorry. Cause you not got a fucking...
I already used mine.
It was just being glitchy. I didn't actually know it. Right. I need to get away from this guy. Oh! Global cooling. It's just about in range. I think. No, it says it was. This game lies to you sometimes. I really hate that.
The dice roll game.
But it says it was in range, and then it didn't even like throw up a miss. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't get near him.
Rain's a thing as well, maybe. No, actually, there's nothing in your way.
Stupid squirrel. Yes, we've got this more under control. She's already lost a lot of armor.
Oh, yeah, the archer shot her. Because I charmed her.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Put the charms over.
I think I might have some charm shit on my infantry.
If they don't have any magic, then you can use it on them.
I think Fane actually has a skill for it, because he learned it off a... I can't remember, a stone or something. But the Reaver's possessed, did it still work then?
Just...
Is it the Black Ring Reaver he possessed?
No. No. The archer.
They are an archer?
The silent watcher.
Oh, right, the archer. Yes, right, the watcher. Right. Uh-oh. I thought that hit everybody. Fuck you, Mr. Knight. The Knight's not charmed. I mean, not possessed. We could probably charm him. Then I'll try out next. I hate that. Even in any RPG, something like confusion or charmed, where you lose control of your character, bugs me.
You never fucking counter for it.
I know.
Like, you're never prepared for it. I mean,
See in Final Fantasy 7, it always had. See, anytime it worked on Cloud and he was confused, and then he started. I always had him trained up the most. I always had him trained up the most, and then he's just fucking killing everyone. And then he slices himself at the end, and you're like, fuck you, Cloud. Yeah, and still no announcement for the PC then, remake? Because I'm down for you to play it too, like, because I know you've been waiting for the PC. Like,
apparently people data mined the Epic Store and seen that it was on it, so it should get announced at some point. Like,
apparently all the graphics cards now are going to go on sale because all the data miners are done with them.
I had to find a new PC part apparently.
So apparently the RTXs are going to be showing up like fuck soon.
Yeah, but if lockdown happens again, then there's that big fiasco.
I know, but then that wasn't what was stopping it. It was the fact that China was hoarding it all for Bitcoin mining. Right. I was going to blast the fire, but I don't know if that's a wise thing to do. Hang on. Totems, may as well.
And you use your charm?
I think his totem goes a bit more nuts because of the boon. He shoots twice. No, he doesn't have the charm. It's Fane that has the skill. So, do you want me to put maybe a dome on for you? Do you need a dome of protection, maybe?
Go for it.
Oh, I can't reach Folium. I can reach the Red Prince, like, may as well.
That's alright.
Hold the line! The Empress
just
Holy
summoning
Light!
skills up.
That's like an librarian. The Empress Holy Light protects me! He will preach his name! And Mister, the Magisters Knight's like, I will join the Emperor. It is right. And then the Bear's just going to be a shock. Just going to be a shock troop. Just get in. I can't reach anything over there for some reason. Just be an annoyance. The main thing is the White Magister hasn't come up to fuck charming anybody, so she's afraid.
I can knock her down because her armor's down as well.
Yeah,
So.
I have knockdown arrows ready to go as well.
Da-da-da.
Oh, here she comes. She heard me slobbering.
From
Who
the-
is afraid?
She has more armor than she started
Yeah.
off with, for fuck's sake now.
That's what I'm saying. She uses the bones of the dead.
Another one?
No, Fane.
Oh, just with a
Where's-
totem.
where's
You're not
she-
even that
oh,
far.
alright, that's right. How does it feel to be slayed by your own?
Contempt is my shield.
saying the Sisters of Battle done a prayer on the Red Prince, and now the Emperor's holy lights over him.
Sick.
That's what I'm saying. See, like in Dawn of War. No, the Emperor's not a god. I was going to say he's actually not one. No, I was going to say why can't they like summon him to battle like they do with the other ones? Like he's just like gold armor guys slicing everyone.
It's like a demigod. So
Still should be able to summon him. Maybe on his floating. His throne should be able to just float about with fucking. Do you know what I mean? The best weapons the Imperium has equipped to it. Just
fuck that. That's too risky. They lose that. They can't space travel anymore.
fuck it. Get out of space. Settle down on a quiet planet where no one knows where you are. If chaos
Fair
comes,
enough, I'll find you.
just settle underground until they go away.
They kill all biomass and all planets, so there'll be nothing left.
Oh well, he's had a good time. I will take anything over the forces of chaos. I don't want to become furniture.
Oh, that's the Dark Eldar.
Not even that. I read a thing about chaos. That's not even that. The thing I sent you. It was so grim.
yeah,
it was so
up.
fucking grim. That like even the Space Marines were struggling to keep their composure. It was like one of those planets that needed to actually just be burned. So it was.
Get in here and start targeting this woman. Or maybe the Silent Watcher or something. Just he needs to focus on archers because they do the most damage.
I know, just everything's out of range from where I am, so I'm just gonna have to move close a bit, which might fucking waste a turn, because his AP's not been great lately. Like,
Yeah, no, the Dark Eldar are the ones that turn you into chandeliers and carpets and all that shit.
yeah. Like, I knew they were bad, but seeing I started hearing that shit, I didn't like that at all. I was like, oh.
They have to do it, or
He's still out of range of stuff, but I'll support you with totems.
they
Yeah,
have to do that shit to save their own souls from Slaanesh. Because they're
so is it that, right, so I didn't know they had to. I thought they just done it because they were looking more and more,
I'll try to explain
wank
it the
pleasure,
best I
like, do you know what I
can.
mean?
But every
My
single
wank
way
isn't working, I need to have, I need to be wanked by
they
the dead.
burst. You know the way they burst Slaanesh, essentially?
Yes, I know that bit, yeah.
That part? Well, the Eldar, the webway is pocket dimensions. That's how they travel. They go on a pocket dimension, and there was an Eldar within there when that happened. And Slaanesh didn't actually manage to get them. He has a hold of them. So he does, and essentially they have to do that shit for Slaanesh, or Slaanesh gets their souls.
But I mean, did it have to be so sick? That's the rules.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you need
Slaanesh.
to be a
That's what
fucked up
Slaanesh is
maniac.
about.
Yeah, okay.
That's what Slaanesh is about.
Then why didn't they just do it to each other as well? Like,
They do?
alright, so they're actually doing it to everybody then. Did they do it to their own? Would they do it to their own? Did they capture Darn do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I thought they might have more sympathy for their own. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, they'll do it to anyone.
Because I don't know too much about them that way. Because I try to find like the dark stories, but there's not much there. Just give me an idea of how bad this gets. You know what I mean? But there's not much there unless you probably buy shit. There's nothing online anyway.
Yeah, the Dark Eldar probably do it sexually with their own people.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
that's the bit I knew. Like they were getting more sadistic sexually and all that shit.
Yeah,
The only thing I could read.
Excessive feeling and
The only thing
pleasure,
I read,
pain, happiness.
I don't know what it was called, but it was like the only thing I read. It was like this. They had obviously like some Imperial guard or some prisoner, and he was getting ready for his daily torture or something. But it was like the guy came in, just sat and talked to him for ages, making him feel like that we're having a conversation here, maybe try and get to know him and shit. And then like, why are you doing this? Like, what is it you're doing? It's like, just because we can. It's fun. Fuck you. There's no other reason. He was fucking, and there was like one more grand reason, like all that shit. And he was talking to him and all, like he was his mate and shit. And then he's like, right, I'm away here. And the torturer was getting ready to go, and he's like, no. he's like, just, and he just wanted to know at least the reason, and he was like, because that's it.
Am I blind or something? What the fuck's going on?
The smoke.
But I can't even place anything down.
Come out of the smoke, maybe yourself. Because you probably can't see anything beyond it or something. The Emperor's holy light will preach his name. What do you call the ones that guard the Emperor in his palace?
Custodes.
They look cool.
The Custodes and the Sisters of Silence.
Apparently, I don't know if it's true, because I don't know what lore I'm reading, or if read a lot of shit. Is the palace like the size of Russia? Is it all of Russia or some shit?
I don't know. I haven't looked into that.
No, because
But I would be
I try to find out about like old Earth and shit, and they do like reference like the old cities, like New York,
Yeah,
like
my mate was talking
Nova
about
New
it
York or
yesterday.
some shit or like that. I don't know. I've been getting that
I was
right.
talking about it yesterday, but at the humanity before the Emperor showed up and all, and apparently they were really advanced and had a big massive AR army that protected them, but it turned rogue on them, and then that's when the Emperor showed up and
No, I
fixed
don't.
everything.
I don't know about that one.
That's like the 20,000 there.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently, like, if you really want to listen back, apparently he was there around 10,000 BC. That's when he first showed up. So he's always been there. He's like Cain, for instance. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's been guiding mankind. So I think he's just Jesus Christ and Buddha, and he was all lemons, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it was, because he's always been there, guiding mankind. That's the rumour I heard.
Oh, man,
Until
Mike
he got them to
Gilliman's come
space.
back
Yeah.
and trying to undo the religious fanaticism of it.
Yeah, because he hated religion. That's what I.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
Yeah.
the funny thing about it.
he wanted technology and shit, and now they're afraid of it and stuff. And only the most elite, trustworthy people get to use like the plasma guns and shit. You know what I mean? All that crap.
Downloaded Hine as well. Nightmare Creatures 2. Did you ever play that?
I remember the first one. Yeah.
That's the one I remember. I thought it was Nightmare Creatures 2, but no.
That was another
Downloaded
thing
all the
people
Soul
loved.
Calibur games as well.
Nightmare Creatures was class. Not that I ever beat it, like it was hard, but I
It's
remember
hard,
like
the
you
second
get,
one's hard. Like
there was cheats that you get to actually play as the creatures, which was fun. Yeah. And then Tenshu cheats that you get to actually play as like any of the enemies and shit, which was really fun. So it was.
Tenchu needs to come back.
That was a fucking.
Tenchu
That was
Z
hard
was
too.
amazing.
That was hard as well. I only played the first one. I only played it
Ah.
a wee bit because I couldn't beat it as well.
Tenchu Z on the T60 was amazing. It was multiplayer as well, and had customization and shit, and it was so good.
Yeah, see, it's not something I feel like it would age well into the modern age. It's like I remember for the PS1 age. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely could. Just get the right.
It's not even that. Did you ever
developer
see
on it.
like a lot of like the graphics? Even then, they were so bad if you weren't like a good company half the time. Like even like when you seen like the first transition in the like Zelda graphics and Mario first doing it, they are bad. If you look back, like early 3D did not age well. Not saying that Tenchi on the Xbox was early 3D. It was still old enough. Like I find it hard to look at sometimes. Like
Oh, Tenchu?
just
Or just
anything, just
PS1
anything,
games?
anything just that's old. You think it's not old anymore because you think, oh, it wasn't that long ago. And then you look at it, and go, fuck me, that's old. So I used to think Metal Gear 4 looked amazing, and I took it on the PS4 the other day just because it's free on the Wii Network thing, and I was like, this looks old. Actually, I remember this looking amazing for its time. I can see the age on this.
When did it come out? Like 2008 or
It was a
something?
PS3 game at least, like so. That sound looks awful. I just don't. It just doesn't look the way I remember it. If you get me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh shit, P! I hate these
We
miss
were
moves.
playing, maybe with Connor, we were playing LAPD Future Cop or something like that.
That's a great game.
It still holds up.
Just the multiplayer was what really sold it. Like,
It's just funny that your cops and Big Macs just run around gunning everything in sight.
everything was like that back then. I remember a lot of games were like that. Just future cops getting the job done, so they were fussing.
She's behind you.
Oh, so she is.
The nether warp swap thing, or whatever the fuck it is.
Well, we got lucky. The AI was so dumb this time. Do they not even have a leap ability? Like, I'm sure that's recharged ages ago for him to get up here. Like,
They do, but the dog just mustn't be at the right angle to do it, so it's probably like, I can't do it.
artificial intelligence. Someday they say it will take over the world. I doubt it. Unless it's actually literally programmed to do it, then I'm sure it could.
Nah, I think they are actually trying to create proper AI.
No, I know that, like, but I mean,
Just shackle it like Edie.
it's not just don't give it control of nuclear missiles or anything. Will all be good.
There's a lightning blood cloud. Pretty cool.
I suppose it could happen. Blood is electricity. Well, it's electric. Conductive. Right. The thing I'm using is gonna hurt everybody. Fuck it. No, it doesn't. That's not. I just don't understand why some are friendly fire and some aren't. I mean, that dark game, that Suikoden thing that's coming out, I think that should be something that we do, like you said, like just stream it and hook up together
That,
and go for it together, sort of thing. Yeah.
It's not for a while out. So
I know, I
discuss
like,
it
but
when
that's
it
what I mean.
happens.
Like, it's just because those things, I'm still thinking about those wee considerations you made, like about like doing those RPG things or whatever. Like,
There's a program called Parsec as well that lets you can plug a controller in and play blitzering games. And
oh
stuff.
yeah, I know. Like things are so much different now. There's like, yeah. What about that Steam Deck thing? Do you think it's worth the money? No.
I think could be good crack. People are already saying it's going to be an emulator machine. People are
Yeah,
gonna
that's
fucking
what made
emulate
me.
the fuck out of
Yeah,
it.
I just read that today about it and just went, That's giving me the ability to have everything. I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can just lie in bed. Obviously, you're not going to have your strategy and all.
Yeah,
because-
no, that's what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. I bought the Steam Link originally so I could like stream like my RPGs into the bedroom or something, so I could lie back and all. But then they took that off the market, and I left that in Claire's house for fuck's sake. So I'm not getting that.
I do want one. Like, so.
Ah, that's off the market. Oh, the deck, you mean the mini thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. To be fair. Like it has had good things said about it, like so. You don't hear that
Yeah.
often in the gaming industry, for fuck's sake. Right, you archer. Ballistic shot. No, pin down. Fuck you. What do you mean path interrupted? The other one wasn't?
It might have like a different weight and all to it, so probably, you know.
Then I will finish it. Come to me, archer friend. See the face of the future.
Mind crush.
Oh, he didn't even hurt him. I did. Mind crush. I love that ability. You could have done that every time without having to go through all the card games.
He was just enjoying his hobby.
He was enjoying
always
the card
gonna
game.
do it.
He enjoyed the card games, like,
That's the reason why I did it.
he tortured people. Making them think they could win. Knowing full well that he's already dead and you can see the future.
That's right, Kaiba. High activated.
Fucking, it's just, as a kid, it made sense. With Daz and all of those, like, Kaiba, your obsession with beating this guy in a card game is a bit much, like.
I just love where he talks about sending cards into space
Yeah.
and then laughs like fuck on TV. It's like, you're
like-
a psychopath.
It's like, because I figure if there's intelligent life out there, we gotta teach them how to duel. Do you know what I mean? Yes,
Pointing at
because.
his-
Yeah.
and his big KC fucking space station.
And then he fucking invents complete AIs that fucking analyze everything about Yugi's strategy and all.
I think he
Apparently,
troubled
the
him
hardest,
one time.
apparently the hardest thing.
did it?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
It is so stupid, but
like-
it's brilliant.
It's okay when science can do it, but when it's magic, I don't believe it.
He's literally been shown magic so many times. He's like, I don't give a fuck. It's not magic. He's literally went back to Egypt.
You know, I'm sure the cold hand science can overcome his magical powers. Right, I don't care if Folium gets hit out of this. We didn't even have to cheese this bottle. We just let the AI fuck itself up.
I know.
Oh, fuck me. I am just trigger happy with it with my mouse. Behold your death.
Well, that did make Fane charm people more often.
Yeah, well, he has the ability. I learned it off a rock or something. Can't remember. Definitely didn't learn it off something else. Like whatever.
Yeah,
you,
I got magic armor for Fane here.
It was whatever you made me read one time. Give me the domination. Yeah, it was in that. Yeah, it was definitely in this place actually.
Magister's cloak, gold armor for Fane. That's really good.
Let me see. I'll be the judge of that. Yes, it is. Because the other one's more for P. For fuck's sake, it gives you warfare and huntsman. And like, what sort of intelligent mage would be doing those skills? It's just some of these.
Battle mage?
Yeah, but it doesn't make.
Like a. Well, then huntsman. Yeah, I don't understand the huntsman part.
I suppose the Hydrophist thing. Like I don't know. Like being equipped. Let's have a look at you. Yes.
What do you see?
Put some feathers on it, so he did to make it look good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I am truly the Crab King.
And I'm truly the Leaf Lord. Look at me.
It is like.
Just need to get the shoes, I think.
It's just whatever we decide to do, our lore seems to fit. It's the same thing with Stellaris. Whatever the Empire decided to play, like the events seem to just go that way, and like he's just new. Like, have we searched these fuckers? Yes.
How's the DLC then? You've actually had a load of hours into it now.
What is it?
DLC, what's it like now?
haven't even-
After you've
I
had a
haven't-
load of hours?
I haven't even bought the DLC yet.
Is there a new one? I thought you got the espionage one.
The what?
The espionage one or something?
Oh no, the espionage was just part of the free update. Like if you get the DLC,
Oh, right.
you get like extra stuff to do with it. But
Uh,
I'll buy it when I'm actually willing to sit down and do a proper like playthrough. Because I'm thinking I am like doing one on my channel. Like
I don't know when, like, but I will eventually be down for playing it.
Like I mean, honestly, I do see it. I'm loving it right now. What I'm playing now, like, because I've got a big load of empires under my alliance and shit, and it's just the way things are going. But the thing is, seeing you're playing like a really friendly diplomatic race, it's like you're not getting in very much wars. So you're not just like, oh.
Getting taxed from
Some
a
people-
machine.
Machine for the oil, I believe.
Just talking about fixing a boiler.
Oh yes, I think it's like you can actually break this.
Green lever, yellow lever, red
Mhm.
lever, blue lever. What did he say? From somewhere deep within the inner workings of the machine comes in irregularly cracking sound, weak gurgle. Take my leave. Let me see, I got a book.
Hang on, let me fan talk to it. Maybe
Tales.
his intelligence might help.
Evacuation log.
You have fun with that, Kaiba. I'll be over here building large triangles. Right, let's find out something.
Incredible discovery.
Machines restart sequence. Ember, sapphire, emerald.
Right, so yellow, blue, green.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
From somewhere deep within the
So-
inner workings of the machine,
Yellow, blue,
comes a
green?
regular clanking sound.
Yellow.
The machine churns into life. It settles into a slow metallic chug. Ready for the next
Blue.
The machine churns into. It settles into a slow metallic.
Green.
The machine churn. The machine rattles, grinds, and hisses for a protracted moment, then settles down into.
Okay. Never had that work before. Oil pump, what do you do? It's asked me to put stuff into it.
Is it just a crafting thing? Is that what it is?
I doubt it though, because a lot of things we've done have been crafting things, but I don't think we're utilising them. Maybe if we put oil in.
Oh, hold on. Can I... Yeah, you just pick up an empty barrel and then you can fill it up with oil.
Right, there's obviously a reason they're wanting us to do that. I'm thinking the enemies up ahead might be really weak to fire.
Oh no, it's because of this over here.
Oh, okay. Fuck's sake.
There's- It's just I think if you blow them up during a fight or something.
Oh, right, yeah, because I've never had that work before. I've always just pushed levers randomly. Oh, for God's
What are you
sake.
doing? Oh my god.
Oil barrels. Not a careful excavation.
You know, that's not usually how stone walls explode. It's fine, I'll accept it. Bless the fires. Restore the wall back to its original glory.
I use Master Reborn.
Right. Quick save. I'm gonna make sure Fane has the lead. Because he was the one who wanted to come in here. Oh,
There's like ghost.
oh, hang on, I've never seen this before.
There's like ghost equipment sitting over here.
Your hands feel
I thought it was just a glitch, so this is not disappearing.
pickaxe in them, joining the crew. The steady rhythm of the pickaxes is drowned out by a sonorous growl.
Against, I failed.
The fire is not subdued so
Oh, like a
easily.
pea to talk to.
It pushes in from all sides, a devastating press of heat and ash.
Everybody's not connected.
Oh, it's this. This.
Hang on, P can talk to it. He might have the power.
No, it's for the Red Prince.
Oh, right. Everything's went
It's the voice of the flame.
Oh, awesome. Where'd we last see him?
I grant you majesty, beyond compare, go to the land. Should listen and find the dragon
I
worshippers.
keep forgetting I can do that.
The voice and vision disappear, but a cold presence lingers nearby.
Oh, fuck. It should be the Red Prince that has his arrow. Oh, do you send me a belt?
No? Oh, yeah, they're identifying you. What's the crack with it?
It's I'll just give you a belt because anybody can use any belt.
I know, but we should prioritize
It's
his
telekinesis and bartering.
weakest. Oh, well, that's a good belt for P then. No, Fiend, maybe?
Then, but it's only armor, so
Yeah, he needs that the most.
I suppose. So hold on, let me look at that journal.
We have fuck all runes. We have runes like fuck, and now we have none.
We seek another piece on the island without a name. So I'm assuming that's the next island. Excavation site near Stone Garden. Which I think is here.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so then I think the next island we go to is where I get the next piece of armor for him.
you're not even trying to save the world, you're just collecting armor. Fuck's sake.
These golly beans are helping me.
Kingleaf's fuck it. Fuck the world. They killed me.
It's my story. My two mates are getting legendary armors and weapons. The fucking defend the world and using are just using standard gear. Who are the true heroes? Fane seems pretty evil. Look at him.
He does. He's starting to look like he's the Crab King. He's starting to play his role. Ha ha ha. This is why I came here. Sexy robes. There's nothing more.
Becoming one with the earth again. He's getting the leaf armor.
P's the fucking heaviest armored archer I've ever seen. Well, he's a tracker, so I hope maybe that's what it does. Maybe he goes heavy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
He was trying to
This is
track
gonna be
Kingleaf.
hard.
He was saying he was hired to track Kingleaf, but he found his corpse instead.
I found an eternal artifact, another item to make that armor. The Eternal's armor. Oh my god, this is really hard.
Right, so we probably want to be separated.
Archaeological discovery of a lifetime.
I mean, P should probably go in because of his persuasion.
Yeah, the talking.
But Fane's the one who's supposed to be here. Look, we can both escape.
No.
You stay up there. Oh no, no.
I know, I'll go.
We can't do it yet. We have to do this fucking puzzle. I forgot about this. I'll read it out to you. You just turn the pillars that I
The
say.
curious sculpture comes alive as you reach
There's
out
6
to touch
pillars. I'll tell you which ones to
forms
touch
with
first.
power and the carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
It's lean into the glyphs.
Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past age. Your mind swims, and for a moment, the glyphs become clear. You read, "Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn."
So the first one, it says, "Our first lord's babes with power glowed." So what lord sounds like that? The second is born with blood that flowed. Our third, young to the wind. The fourth glows with flames.
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed. Our sixths had brawn beyond the rest.
The fifth lords with mains. No, the fifth lord's cubs with mains were blessed. The sixth had bronze beyond the rest. Brawn be muscle. So what's fifth cubs with mains? What's that?
Is this the first one?
This is the fifth one.
I don't know any of them. I haven't clicked on any yet. There's a skeleton.
I've seen you click
next to
on
it. I know, it's just it wasn't in the right order.
Our
Right,
seventh
okay,
So
I'll start
there's
again.
a-
I'll start again.
There's a skeleton. There's a skeleton. Does he have a book or anything?
No, I'll know it. I'll know it. You read it out to me. He does have a book though. So
Way to die.
I don't know if this book
The
is right.
sculpture
I'll
is
just read this
covered
one.
trying to
before.
read the your mind swim. You read, our first lord's babes with our seventh brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again. You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo
The
fades.
book's definitely not telling me the right order because you read them out to me and I'll hit the buttons. Just you talk to the.
Send me the book.
The
Just so I
book's-
can look at it as well.
I think the book's landed this one. Fuck me, what was it called?
Would it not just be bottom of your inventory? No.
See, it should be doing that, but it's not doing that. My inventory's auto sorting things. It doesn't matter. Dude. I know what it is. If you just read me out the things, I'll know what they are. No, I won't. These things aren't the way I remember them. If only there was a sort by Nust. Fuck's sake. Well, I didn't even look at the cover of the book, so I don't think it had a fucking title. I think it was just like book.
Our first lord's babes with power glowed.
So which god is Babes Power Glowed?
The god of the orcs.
Orcs. No, I fucked it up. Hang on. I had to hit all these by mistake.
Tedze,
So
the goddess of mirth. Worshipped by imps.
that's the imps, right?
Ralik. I used to pray to you when I was young.
I think I just need to know which god commands what. So that one's orc, imp, earth, humans, basically.
By Wolfbroom, Relic, Earth, Duna, Tessilius, Blood, Zora, Fire, Vigor, Muscle, Xena, Mind, and Maria, Magic.
Must commend you on your reptiles. Every one is as
I think that might be the order.
I'll see if I fluke this.
Is this in the book? In the Midnight Oil quest line, if you look at it.
Well, that wasn't right.
So try this. Relic, Earth, he's the human,
But
I think.
the
Relic.
riddle says something about Earth at the end, and that's what made me think it wasn't that.
Oh, hold on.
Because when you go to the riddle thing, Earth's mentioned at the
Our
end.
lords, our first lords, babes with power glowed.
Wait, let me just
Let me
find
look
the
at
book.
this.
Let me just find that book again. Do you have the book?
No, I'm looking at the quest log.
Oh.
Vigor, power, muscle, would that be it? No.
No, that would be. There is one. I know what one that is. It's just not.
Because
that
there's
one.
only, there's
one that
Earth,
talks about brawn. Brawn would be muscle.
Yeah.
So.
there's Earth, Air, Blood, Fire, Muscle, Mind, and Magic. That's all the...
And then the riddle says the first one's babes born with what?
Yeah, that's the first one. Babes born power. The only thing I can think of power is muscle. So just try Vigor or Vorgi or something like that first.
Okay, I'll try it. But there's one that mentions brawn, and
Yeah.
that's muscle. But power to me would be magic.
We'll try Magic then.
Yeah, because maybe the first god is the one they go on about, Armadia. Do you know what I mean?
Armadia, yeah.
And so
And then our second's born in blood that flowed.
The blood god is...
Blood?
Who's the blood
Blood.
god? Tirson Dilius, I think.
Yeah.
Because he's like eating people.
Wind is the third one, so who's wind? Duna is wind.
Tears and Delius.
Flames is the fourth one. That's
Hang
Zora.
on. I'm listening to him say shit. So Duna was wind. Right.
Yeah, and then Zora for fire. The lizard.
Zora Sissia.
Yeah, it's fire.
Soul Sissia. Alright.
Right, so
And then who's next?
our fifth lord's cubs with mend, so that's the mend one. That is the axe Zansia or something like that.
Yep.
Is- And then sixth
Is the Braun.
or Braum, the rest,
Is
which would be Muscle Vigor.
Yep. And then Rolik's last.
It must, yeah, Rollick must be last then.
Done.
First of the seven. He was as bullish as Vrogir, in his own way.
Let's save it up. We need to position ourselves here. So you
Right, hold on. You go down to talk, and I'll send the Red Prince and thing as bodyguards, and then you can get fast out of here.
And what are you going to do when you're stuck down there?
Right?
Right.
Because you need to get us somewhere high up of your archer to get really good damage, so... Bring... I don't know where people spawn, but bring...
Right, so I know where people spawn.
Bring
See the
Finn.
enemies, they'll spawn in the corners behind us, right? So we'll be stuck down here at this coffin. She'll spawn there. There'll be like dogs that spawn in each corner, I think. And they are probably the bigger issue than her. Right, I'm just getting these grouped up. So
Okay, mate... Well... William doesn't really, but... Red Prince has a getaway option.
see down here as well. I always remember getting away options down here don't seem to get you away. Like they do work, it's just the target area doesn't seem to display what your hint is going to display. I don't know, I just always remember it being a fucking melt for so many reasons. Right. P, you take it over. Right.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
As the creature crawls from the sarcophagus,
Oh, there's so
you
many
hear
of
a
them.
gasp of breath. Fane steps forward, never taking his eyes off her.
I must speak to her. It is vital.
Oh.
Please, stand aside.
If it's that important to you, Finn, then I will stand in your way.
You hear a gasp from the creature as Fane steps forward. It speaks in a hissing, clicking language that seems both completely alien and somewhat familiar. Fane raises his head and responds in the same jolting, clicking tongue.
So weird.
He seems to be pleading.
You don't have a tongue, Finn.
His hands outstretched. The creature looks down at him and shrieks in rage. Her gestures are quick, strong, and violent. Whatever she said, it seems to have devastated your friend. The verbal barrage continues, but something changes within Fane. He looks up, and golden light pours from his skull. When he speaks next, you understand every word, but you're not sure the words are his own.
Aetira, Aetira. I had hoped to see you turn to dust in this tomb. Alone, forgotten, with only your secrets for comfort.
Lady Amadia?
Why is she talking for him?
What?
You possess him. Have you fallen so far that you seek shelter within that? Does your vessel even know what you did? The war you started? The greed and avarice that saw you betray the Eternals?
Told you. Armadi is the crop king then.
The glow fades, and Fane seems to
Hang on.
return to himself.
Is there a
He
trade button with
studies
this woman?
something,
Jesus
exhausted
Christ,
by
there is.
everything
No, it's not.
that's
It's an
happened.
infantry button. Let's trade with the gods there.
The creature turns away from him and, panting, turns to you.
Okay. What? So the conversations ended?
It went straight to the Red Prince for some reason.
That's weird. Well, that gives me time to move out of the way then. Finn, let's go. Didn't tell me you were the fucking god of creation. So we're hanging out with Kingleaf and the
Just-
god of creation. This is my lucky week.
I'll wait until you get in position so you can hear the conversation. Just speaking in some mad language.
Oh no, guys, I'm gone. I'll see you later. I'm out of here. See you. I'm going back to Fort Joy.
Pathetic.
Fucking hanging out with God itself. Oh, hang on. Yep. Yeah, I'll get way back. Fiend separate. Oh my god. The separation
Yeah,
won't bloody
listen.
work if I'm listening, but alright, it's alright, go.
You can't make it out any words you reckon his
The
sounds.
stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Zol Stissa,
Oh,
but speaks
oh they're
the
talking to the
tongue
god
of
within
Venus.
us. That's what it is.
How cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing
Alright, so all that, just they're talking to the god within us, then it wasn't actually her. That's alright. It's like
Man, I don't
Fane,
know
what
who
the
you're
fuck?
speaking to.
Fascinating.
But why would she focus on Fane? That's the thing.
It has the outward appearance
Because he's
of
an
one
Eternal.
of our kind,
And so
but
is she.
underneath it is so very primitive.
What level are these
Perhaps
fuckers?
this is to
14,
be
we're
expected
fucked.
when creation is left to 7 amateurs.
Although the dogs
The
have
king
no
would
magic
never
armor,
have been
basically.
So sloppy in his
She's a lot.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
Formed a creature that sadly mistaken. It was established by the sun.
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It must have no
The
more
fact
than
that you're
a
just aging
century
slowly.
or two.
I know.
The god within you reacts. Her emotions a cocktail of fury and fear.
I mean, you literally start
Fury
dying the
and
day you're
voice,
born.
demanding that you give her control, demanding your body obey her will.
Give the god some leeway.
A terror you were. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Zol Stissa? What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence. It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void. And the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet here you stand, small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aetherin to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aetherin, a cold terror settling in your chest.
Let the god respond.
Where is it?
Hang on. Is that not what that guy Tarkman asked us to find? The guy at the,
Maybe.
the graveyard?
I can't remember.
The Aetherin or something? He says it had great power.
I think we're looking for a... I can't remember.
Well, that guy Tarkman, I think he said something
Of
about it.
course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, my lady.
Oh, hang on. Maybe this is what Riker sent us here for, too.
I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it.
The Magisters.
Alice?
Not Dallas, that
Perhaps
Raymond guy, I
they
reckon.
intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for that monstrosity you have made your shell, it was designed to die, and I think it is time that design were fulfilled. Do not worry. The source shall not be wasted. It will carry me from this tomb. It will bring me freedom at last.
Okay, so there was no persuade options there anyway. Oh, of course, they get so many more turns. Fuck's sake.
This is probably gonna be tough as fuck.
It is, it always is. And now you can summon extra ones. Fuck that. Yeah, we're fucked. god. Dude, so dumb AI being dumb AI as usual. Don't worry, guys. I will nap. By the time I wake up from my nap, everyone will be restored.
Oh, it's so dirty, but it's great.
Oh well, it can still fuck us up.
I know.
A few times it hasn't worked, like... Oh, feeling... Few taste of armor.
Get P back in there.
Peace.
Get him, make him sneak and then attack an enemy. When you're in sneak, so the attack goes through. Then get a ace wall somewhere. Just start splitting everything up. Oh, charmed, even better. It's only 2 turns, so.
Oh, fuck, don't turn into a giant demon.
I think this is where we're gonna learn that ability. Is here.
Oh my god, because last time Mortis absorbed Source, he fucking turned into that thing.
He wasn't an Eternal though.
Oh, damn. What was that?
They froze their own animals.
Source draining them too.
That one's almost dead. Oh shit. Yes. Oh no.
That's a leap.
Missed. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. You know what to do.
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
That's why they're making their moves. I'm just gonna take a pee toast.
Everyone's dead.
How the fuck did that happen?
They ignored your fame person and went for a P. Started to split up a wee bit, so
Leave me be. I don't want any more to do with this. I'm leaving. Hopefully they don't all just leap over it and kill me. But at least Folium and Red Prince will get a little respite when they revive.
the Dolphin,
I know.
because it is.
Telling ya, nothing keeps the undead out like a nice wall of ice. No, don't leap and kill me. No! Please, Finn.
Well, call it here.
Call it here. How long's that been?
I don't even know.
Oh well.
I wasn't
call it
paying
here.
attention.
Call it here, and it looks like the next episode will have to be fucking around the driftwood a bit more, find more stuff, and maybe upgrading ourselves a little bit more before we take that on.
Yeah.
Or we could do it just separating them, but I also don't like fighting fights like that and cheesing it. So next time we'll see, folks.